I'm back. What's up, peace? I wanted to talk about this time something a little different. This time I want to talk about um I, I want to talk about how my ex stole my car. I want to share that with you all. I know I told you all, and let me adjust this camera. Oops. Hope I got it right. But anyway, I wanted to share with you all about how my ex. Let me take a sip of my aloe vera. It's water actually, but it's aloe vera. Um, Aloe vera juice. But anyway, how my ex stole my car. When I talk about, I'm just checking to see if the door is closed. But when my ex, when we was in that homeless situation, my ex stole my car. I'm just gonna go ahead and explain my ex-husband. Um, I had a Honda Odyssey. I bought the car years ago. Prior to being married to him or even dating him, I had paid the whole car off. And what I did was, while I was married, I thought he was trustworthy, but obviously he wasn't. What I did was I went on ahead and tried to. I'm just having a mind fart, but I was. I told him where the title was to the car, and when I put the title, it's sort of touchy subject, but and I had the title, and I put it in a safe, and I thought that he was trustworthy. My husband, I know him we practically grew up together. Um, Grew up in Decatur, so I thought it was cool to tell him where my title was to my car. And I found out that he had broke the safe. Well, later after the fact, I finally put pieces together. I asked him about the broken safe, and he told me, "Oh, my son did it." And I knew my son couldn't break that lock because he was a small kid. He couldn't do that. But anyway, he stole the title to the car, and he stole my car outright. We was going through a lot. We was going through a homeless situation and everything, and when it was just a hot mess, and he took the car to be whatever fixed or whatever, I guess by his stepfather who owns a shop, and I guess he hid the van there or something, and he wouldn't tell me where the van was. I kept on asking him, and then finally we separated because things was just getting too rough. I had to move back in with my mom, and so he stole the car. He wouldn't tell me where my vehicle was. But to make a story short, I later found out that he had my car through one of his mutual friends. And because I haven't heard from him in a while, and he didn't check on his son. He's not in my son's picture anyway, my youngest son, Justin. But anyway, he went on ahead and a friend of mine told me what happened. I had a busted headlight in my car, my Honda Odyssey van, and he told me that he got pulled over by the police. This is how God is good. Karma. He went and stole the title to my car and put his name on it, and because he didn't have a car, so he gonna take my car. And I had 3 kids, my 2 oldest ones, and plus the youngest one, which is his child. I have 3 kids now. He gonna take the car from me, which is just downright cruel. But anyway, my friend said he got pulled over because the police said he had a busted headlight, and he had a busted headlight. When he told me that, I said, "Was that a van he got pulled over?" He said, "Yeah." And I said, "Was it a tan color?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Oh, I wasn't supposed to tell you." I said, "Oh, was it my Honda Odyssey?" And he said, "Oh, I wasn't supposed to tell you." So I found out he got locked up because he had a warrant for his arrest because his ex-wife, his previous wife, his first wife, had filed a child support order, and he fell behind on it. He lapsed on it. So the police pulled him up for not paying child support. And of course my car, I don't know what happened to my car. I'm pretty sure it got I guess they they got it and they got impounded or something. And I didn't find out about it until months later. And when I did find out about it, trying to find out what happened to him, I tried to get my car, and he had put it under his name. And obviously, I guess he, what he called it, quick claim it or whatever, a title loan. I think he put a title loan or something on my car, to the point where I couldn't even get my car back. And I didn't know where my car was. It was either impounded. I tried to research it, but months have passed. It was just too late for me to go back and try to get my car. So bottom line, karma got him. You can't do people dirty. I was nice enough to share my car with him, and because he didn't have one, so he could get around to his job or whatever, and to help him out. But just to blatantly steal my car and put it under your name and then take the money for it and just leave me with 3 kids to have to, that's just dirty, totally dirty. But I had to share my story with you guys. Just be careful. You gotta watch out for people, even your own boyfriend or spouse, and it's sad. That's why you gotta make sure you marry the right person. And this time, I think I'm married for all the wrong reasons. And because I would, like I said, I mentioned another video about rebounding in relationships. You might want to look at that, because I'm telling you guys from personal experience, and also from my research and studying psychology. But it's not good to rebound, because a lot of times when your mind is shrouded and you're in chaos and everything, you tend to make the worst decision in relationships. It's best just to be alone, get yourself together, calm yourself, clear your head, and make sure your heart is in the right place. Because when you jump into a relationship, you not only hurt others, you mainly hurt yourself. And me, I didn't think, I shouldn't have never married this guy in the first place. And it's just all sorts of drama happened. My dad told me before he died that, Kim, you need to write this in a book. Nobody's gonna believe that all this happened to you, but it did. And I know I should have never. I learned the hard way. You just can't trust people, even people you grew up with. I knew this guy for years. We literally grew up together as kids, and he just outrightly stole my car, and done some other things that I'll tell y'all another video. But anyway, that's what happened to my Honda Odyssey. But like I said, God has blessed me. I was able to get a car a year or two later, and my mom and dad helped me, have put a roof on my head while I was homeless. And so I was able to get a car and go back to school and get my life together. And now I have a career going. Now I'm working as a psychotherapist at a healthcare agency, and moving forward. So I would love to hear from you guys. I want to know if y'all ever had any of this happen to you guys. Have you had anyone that you thought loved you and cared about you, was your loved one? Have you ever been betrayed by anyone who stole from you? I would love to hear your story. Please leave your comments below. Like my video and subscribe. And I just hope my tip today helped someone to avoid the same pitfall that I fell in years ago. And remember to take care of yourself. And I want to tell you, peace.